What's up, everyone? Zach Reger with SBD here to give you my Monday Night Football picks for the doubleheader. We've got Jets, Dolphins, we've got Bengals, Broncos, and I have 5 player props between the games. And if you'd like to bet along with me, I have links in the description to the sportsbooks that have the best odds, the best lines for all of my plays. And right before I get into them, please like, comment, subscribe. Really appreciate you guys. Had a good night last night with the Sunday Night Football picks. Let's keep that going into Monday. So let's get into it. Jets versus Dolphins. I'm starting off with Breece Hall over 20.5 receiving yards at -115 at BetMGM. The Dolphins have given up the 4th most receiving yards per game to running backs. They're giving up 10.9 yards per reception to running backs. Hall is averaging more than 4 targets a game and has gone well over this number in 2 of the 3 games. He got 38 in week 1, 9 in week 2, not great, but then 31 last week. So really like Hall here. Then Mason Taylor over 22.5 receiving yards at -112 at FanDuel. The Dolphins have given up the most receiving yards to tight ends per game with 71.3. Mason Taylor has not gone over this number yet, but he had his best game last week, 4 receptions on 6 targets and 18 yards. His targets have increased each week. He's been on the field 88% of snaps week 1, 72% in week 2, and then 74% last week. He'll be active against this defense, and I think this total, this line, 22.5, is just way too low against a team that struggles to defend the tight end position. Then we have to get at least 1 touchdown score in there between the 2 games. Justin Fields anytime touchdown at +215 at DraftKings. In 2 games, Fields has 4 red zone looks and 2 goal line looks. When the Jets get close to the goal line, they like to use Fields' legs. They become active, whether it's a design play or just a scramble, and he finds a little room to get into the end zone. The Dolphins have allowed 3 rushing touchdowns to quarterbacks this season, and with Fields healthy in a game that I personally see as pretty high scoring, I think he gets in the end zone. Then moving to the second game, Bengals and Broncos. Starting with Bo Nix, 2+ passing touchdowns at -110 at DraftKings. The Bengals have given up 6 passing touchdowns through 3 games. Nix was a lot better at home last season, throwing for 19 touchdowns in 8 home games last year. He threw for 3 touchdowns in week 2, and I think he will right the ship after a tough game against the Chargers and their defense. And I think he can throw a couple touchdowns against Cincinnati and this defense. Then Troy Franklin over 3.5 receptions at -123 at DraftKings. Troy Franklin has taken over the wide receiver 2 role in Denver and should be in for a big day, especially with Marvin Mims either out or limited due to his injury. He had 4 receptions in week 1 and 8 receptions in week 2. Struggled last week, but he should bounce back. He is playing the majority of snaps with a snap rate of 79% or more in each of the last 2 weeks. The Bengals play a lot of man coverage, and Franklin has a 28.6 target share against man coverage this year. Franklin should be busy tonight and get at least 4 receptions. So those are my 5 player props, my 5 picks for this Monday Night Football doubleheader on September 29th. We've got Breece Hall over receiving yards, Mason Taylor over receiving yards, Justin Fields anytime touchdown, Bo Nix 2+ passing touchdowns, and then Troy Franklin bringing us home over 3.5 receptions. Thank you all so much for watching, and let's finish NFL Week 4 the right way.